Good morning, CCA.
Unfortunately, we won't be singing for you today.
Nevertheless, we're back with a great episode of Cca-Tv this week. Anyways, I'm Jack.
And I'm Noah.
And this is Cca-Tv.
A lot of you are probably using social media, whether it's Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, or Twitter.
If you are, it's always important to remember to think before you post, especially with everything that's going on with school shootings, including the one this week in Maryland.
Local police and CCA administrators want to remind you that even if you say something as a joke, it's important to consider the implications of your words, whether you say them out loud or online.
I think social media, it can be a tool for good, but sometimes it can spread false assumptions and false rumors.
You should definitely think before you post, because on social media, even if you delete something, it never really goes away.
It is especially important now to think before you post because of the recent events that happened in Florida. Even before that, you cannot put something up that can be seen as a threat, can be seen as something that could do harm, can negatively affect somebody else. Those things can really become a much bigger deal than you would think when you posted that.
I'm Officer Briggs, San Diego Police Department Juvenile Services Team, and some things that have happened even recently is people can get arrested and go to juvenile hall for it.
One of the best ways to think about it is, would I say this to a crowd of 1,000 people, and would all those people be okay with what I've said?
So think before you post. Any threat is being taken very seriously, and saying you meant it as a joke is not a defense for it.
In other news, we have some science fair winners here at CCA.
Of 90 total high school projects, 37 were from our school.
The CCA students who won received an all-expenses-paid trip to Pittsburgh in May to compete in the most prestigious global science fair, Intel Science and Engineering.
I am the advisor for the National Ocean Science Bowl Club. They kind of study quiz bowl type trivia all about the ocean and what's happening currently in science around the ocean and basic trivia.
We won first at the regional competition, and we get to go to Boulder, Colorado in order to compete for the national competition. Our whole team is so thrilled.
It's a super exciting, completely paid for journey for them.
Stephen Hawking, he was a great man, and it was ultimately a sad death.
Stephen Hawking was an inspiration to us all. The things that he discovered are just like so amazing, and his death is just like really tragic to a lot of people.
Stephen Hawking was a true inspiration because he had a severe disability, yet he accomplished more than the average man could.
There's a huge void in my life after Stephen Hawking died because his theories has changed science and will change science forever.
It's very sad. I actually met Dr. Hawking 15 years ago. I had a lunch with him. He's done so much in the field and also for just representing science in the media. He's just an iconic figure, and he will be missed.
It's sad to hear that such a renowned scientist passed away.
Now, it's time to meet Giovanna, a foreign exchange student from Panama.
We spoke to Giovanna and her father about their time here at CCA.
A year ago, a group of humanities and EVA students went to Panama, introduced this story to the mayor. The mayor loved the story, and so he says, we got to make a Panamanian version of it. So he set up a contest in the public schools in Panama, and what happened is Giovanna won that contest because she wrote a sequel companion to Our Spirit Skies.
Bueno, yo me llamo Giovanna, estoy aquí como un intercambio escolar.
Hay alrededor de 49 estudiantes que empezaron a narrar su cuento, se hizo una selección, hubo un jurado y entonces se sacaron a 2 ganadores. Sí me gusta esta escuela, me parece fabulosa.
Pero muy grande y muy buena. La serie muy buena, como que wow.
We were just told by the mayor's office in Panama that that the art and the story will be published and will be distributed in all the public schools and and public libraries in Panama.
It's really cool that CCA is taking in exchange students from all across the world.
Now, it's time for sports.
Parker and Dom have some fresh segments for you this week.
We're also going to be hearing from CCA's very own Wiffle Ball Club.
No, Dom.
What?
A lot of great sports hosts have also played lacrosse.
What do you mean? You play lacrosse.
Why?
Let's check in on our lacrosse teams and how they're doing.
We're CCA Girls Lacrosse. Currently our record is 3-2.
Come to our home game next Tuesday against Cathedral.
Boys lacrosse beat Bonita Vista 16-5.
And beat El Camino 8-5.
With that win, we are now #1 in our division.
Come out and support us against Scripps Ranch today at 3:30.
Boys baseball beat Bishops and Santa Fe Christian last week and qualified for the Kendra Couch Classic final. We are currently ranked 10th in the county.
Softball is 7-1 with a win against Pacheco yesterday.
Come support us today at 3.
Dude, I've been feeling really slow during my games.
Maybe you should take some notes from our endurance sports.
Track and field really isn't my speed.
Don't forget about swim and dive.
Oh yeah, let's dive into those results.
Swim and dive had an awesome meet last Friday against Rancho Buena Vista and Vista High School. Divers ranked 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, and the swimmers won their meet.
Against Oceanside, your Ravens track and field got their first overall dub in school history.
Congratulations to the boys and girls shuttle hurdle teams for obtaining a school record at the Falcon Relays.
Expect more school records to be broken this season.
Come out to our meets every Thursday to support the team.
We are about to break the longest wiffle ball game ever played in the Guinness Book of World Records. The current record is 25 hours and 33 minutes, and we're going to one-up that and go 26.5 hours. We just got approved last month by Guinness. They sent us an email, and now we have verification that we are allowed to break it, and now they sent us the rule book and all the stuff we have to follow. So as long as we follow the rules and we get through all 26 hours, we're going to be in the Guinness Book of World Records.
Basically, we're going to have a lot of helpers out and giving us like food and water and energy bars and energy drinks, and then we have a whole team of people recording, making sure that we are playing each hour and they're like signing off.
This event's going to be taking place March 31st through April 1st.
Right here.
Yeah, there's going to be a live stream of the event on YouTube. There's going to be a link on our Instagram at CCA Wiffle Ball. Watch it there if you can't make it, but if you can, come out and support.
Venturing into the art side of CCA, the shows Antigone and Jekyll and Hyde are being performed very soon.
Make sure to grab some tickets to see our talented performers.
Let's find out a little bit more about it.
Jekyll and Hyde is a contrast of good and evil. In Dr. Jekyll as he becomes Mr. Hyde.
Basically, he wants to extrapolate good and evil from mankind and the struggles that come with it.
So Antigone is about a girl who's the daughter of Oedipus who forbids Creon the king and kind of defies him and challenges him.
My favorite part about having two shows at the same time is that you have like your show that's going on in one theater, and then in the other theater you have like your friends who are doing their own completely different and unique show, and you can like see the parallels that are happening between both processes and stories.
So when we have two shows at once, it's really exciting because it's really easy to see both shows in one weekend or on the same day, and it's really fun to support your fellow actors. Antigone is playing in the Black Box.
Jekyll and Hyde is playing in the Proscenium Theater.
You can buy tickets on the Envision website or at the finance window.
Wow, those look like great shows.
Unfortunately, it's time for us to sign off.
Have a good day, CCA.
And in case we don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Stay smart, CCA.